Hey guys, these things right here that I was calling a cushion valve, I just want you to know when I talk about this stuff, I don't really know what I'm doing or what I'm talking about. I don't know if this is called a cushion valve, but it is definitely a flow restrictor, is what it is, or like a inline regulator, is what it is. Now, I put this on this uh, hydraulic cylinder to control the jerkiness going up and down, but what I did is I had a different reaction by shutting the flow down on this. This moves slower, but man, everything else is on the line is amplified. So what I'm thinking now is I need to go under the cowl back here, and I need to hook one of these in coming off of this block that comes from the uh, I'm pretty sure the pressurized side, and control the flow to go into everything. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm taking this back off because it was acting wonky. This thing was acting crazy, y'all. So what I'm gonna do is we taking it off. I already took the other one off. I'm gonna take this one off real quick. Let's see. Wrong way. This hydraulic stuff can be tricky if you don't, like me, if you somebody like me that don't know crap about what you're doing, which I don't. I'm just, man, I'm winging it, y'all. I wouldn't call myself a whole lot of, I ain't got the kind of sense to sit down and draw like, oh God, I just dropped that thing down in the dirt, y'all. Down in the dirt, I'm telling you. Goodness gracious alive. Sometimes, man,
You gotta laugh.
you just gotta laugh. That's why I went through stress management classes to help me learn how to laugh. And I do. I laugh a lot more than I ever used to. But anyway, I'm tightening that back up. That's gone back to the way it was. Now, oh my goodness gracious, y'all. Holy cow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God. Hang on. See if I can get as much of this off of it as I can before it gets really bad.
Can you blow it off with a blower?
You probably could if I had a blower up here, but right now I'm not at my home. I'm at my home away from home. So, but I think I got most of it out. It didn't really get in it. It just, I'll take some, I got some carburetor cleaner or something over there. I'll blow in that one. So I'm going to take this one since I didn't drop it on the ground, and we're going to take it back here in the back. Let me see. She's going to have to stand up with that camera for a second and take a look at this. Let me show you where I'm going to try to put it. Now this line is coming from my pump. Let me see if that's where it's coming from. Yeah. Come here. Let me see the camera real quick. Let me see that. All right, guys, look. Let me show you if you can see it. This line right here. It's not very clear. Hold on. Let me get this thing. Okay, there we go. Yeah. This line right here is coming from the pump. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect it right here, move it out, and put the flow restrictor in right here, and then I should be able to flow everything. All right, here, you can hold that and do what you want with it for right now, and you can take a look at it when I get finished. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is going to work out mucho better. I'm just experimenting. Like I said, you know, these tools, this right here is not a...
Oops. Sorry, y'all.
This stuff here is not
American.
It's not Kubota stuff, you know what I mean? So this stuff does not have the capabilities. I mean, look, it's got hydraulic fluid running through it, but they didn't add anything extra to it to make it respectable. So that's why people buy these like me. because they know they're going to have to work on them some. And they basically buy these as like a little, like almost like a pet project. What I call it, a pet project. That's exactly what I call it. Okay. All right, now I got that on there. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start out full flow, and then I'm gonna back it down a little bit and see what happens.
Fixing to get on it?
No, I'm not gonna get on it. You're gonna have to kind of, you may want to scoot over just a little bit so you can kind of see what's going on.
Okay.
Because I have to leave the chair. I have to leave the chair open. Okay, let's see, guys. Okay, yeah, okay. All right, let's crank this thing up and see what happens. I tell you what, it cooled down pretty quick. All right, that's full flow. Ooh, I can feel the pressure on the valve now. Okay, I'm not sure if that's working like I think it is or not. All right, at this point, all I can do is test it and just see.
You gonna test it again?
But that is the block that feeds the pilot controls. So I think, because it does come to the pilot controls. It is the fuel that, or the line. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the feed, is what it is, the feed line. And I could tell that it's got pressure on it because when I turned it on, the valve became hard to turn. So I'll have to try it right here and kind of see how it does.
All right.
All right, guys, let's try it again, see what happens. A little better.
Yeah, it looks better. Not as jerky.
A little better. Yeah, it's a little better. Definitely. Something is in the way. I guess that's as far as it goes. Let's back up. Now that I've added this bucket is a good bit heavier than the bucket I took off. Whoops. Well, the goal is to try to end up with a lightly sloped bank. Which is what I'm trying to go for. There you go. Got to angle that sucker a little bit to break it up. Because now I don't have my teeth. There you go. I'm starting to learn slowly but surely. I'll tell you, bro. You can say what you want, but excavating work ain't a ball of wax. Ain't easy. You gotta know what you're doing, man, to do this stuff. And I'm just playing around with it, you know. You probably won't see me anytime with an excavating business. I'm just doing stuff for myself. Just doing stuff for myself, man. Just having a good time. That's what I like to do. That's what I like to do, y'all. Hang on, let me crack a little bit of this up before I move. Here I am with another big load of dirt. This thing ain't like no daggum gigantic excavator, which I could probably do better if I learn how. But right now I don't know how, so don't get mad at me. I'm doing the best I can. Trying to keep from hitting my truck.
You good?
Let's see, y'all. I'm gonna Try to run this from